Hello and welcome to Lore of the Cards, the series that helps you find the lore hidden in your Hearthstone deck. I'm glad you could join us as we continue our look into the terrifying Old Gods. When the Old Gods crashed into Azeroth, two races were born from the putrid miasma that seeped from their hulking forms. The Akir, precursor to many of the insectoid races that now dwell on Azeroth, and the Naraki, otherwise known as the Faceless Ones. Together, the two races built giant citadels around their masters to form the Black Empire. The greatest patch of land belonged to the mightiest of all the Old Gods, Y'Shaarj. When the Titans came to fight the Old Gods, they themselves did not participate in the war. They were far too large and risked damaging the precious entity that lay within Azeroth. Instead, they forged an army. Y'Shaarj was the first Old God the Titan Forged sought to destroy. The Old Gods' roars alone were enough to shatter the bodies of the Titans' servants. Seeing that Y'Shaarj was capable of destroying their army single-handedly, the leader of the Titans, Aman'Thul, took action. His great hand descended from the heavens and clasped the writhing body of Y'Shaarj. Wrenching the beast from the earth, Aman'Thul tore its body apart. But Y'Shaarj's tendrils bored deep into Azeroth, and his extraction tore a gaping wound within the planet. Horrified, the Titans realised the other Old Gods must be imprisoned, or they risked irreparably damaging Azeroth. Despite his gruesome death, Y'Shaarj's presence would later torment the denizens of Azeroth. Upon his death, hunks of the Old God's flesh fell back to the world, and cursed the land that would later become known as Pandaria. This gave birth to the Shah, that fed upon negative emotions. What remained of Y'Shaarj was gathered by the Titan's servants, and sealed within the earth. 10,000 years ago, the Pandaren Emperor Shao Hao was informed by a Jinyu water speaker of the calamity that would bring the Burning Legion to the world and split the single continent of Azeroth. To protect his empire, the Pandaren needed to purge his negative emotions, which saw him come into conflict with the Prime Shah. Doubt, despair, fear, anger, hatred, and violence. Subduing the Shah, Shao Hao became one with Pandaria, shrouding his land in a thick mist to protect it from the oncoming destruction. Over thousands of years, the Shah were kept in check, the Pandaren mastering their emotions. That was until the veil dispersed, and the Alliance and Horde brought war to the Isle, once again allowing the Shah to run amok. The chaos came to an apex when the power-hungry war chief of the Horde, Garrosh Hellscream, discovered the heart of Y'Shaarj. Using the waters in the Vale of Eternal Blossoms, Garrosh brought new life to the Old God's heart. The whispers of the Old God drove Garrosh further into madness. He had gone too far. Both Alliance and Horde stood against Garrosh and defeated him, ending the threat of Y'Shaarj. So, we come to the end of another really quick look into an Old God, the greatest of them all, Y'Shaarj. If you want more in-depth Hearthstone lore videos, please check out my channel 6Gamers. You can also find Diablo and StarCraft lore there as well. Until next time everyone, happy Hearthstoning.